hey, you're the one, and I'm so glad you're here at the Self-Care Break Club. I'm Care, and today we are talking about lifting heavy. Do you work out? Do you lift weights? Do you strength train? Do you use your body weight? What are you doing if you're not working out? I really want to know. Working out is my jam. You probably already know that. And if it's not your jam, remember, you've got to find some way to get exercise, my friends. You've got to. It's science. It's so much science involved that it is just the only way to stay young is to physically work your body. And it might not be the only way. You know, we like to work our minds as well as our bodies and our souls and our emotional health here. So, having said that, it's a great way to work all of that. So maybe you've never lifted a single weight in your life, or maybe you're used to a bar class or something similar where maybe you've been playing around with the 3 and 4 pound weights, which is awesome. Don't stop doing that. Maybe you've been to jazzercise and you've been using 5, 6, 7 pound weights for years and years and years. Awesome. You can stay there and do that. Or maybe you've done none of that, like I said, and you just want to start strength training. So wherever you're at, you are welcome here in the club. And we're just going to talk about the benefits of actually lifting heavy. Now, lifting heavy can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, right? For me, I mainly jazzercise, which is dance fitness, if you don't know, where we always incorporate strength training. And so lifting heavy for us recently has been about 10 to 12 pounds. For me personally, the 12-pound weights are lifting heavy. And that's with the amount of reps we're doing and the moves we're doing. We use just 2 handheld weights, by the way, and 2 dumbbells. So that is heavy for me personally. Your heavy might be an 8 or a 9 pound dumbbell, right? It could be 500 pounds at the gym if you're using some of these machines, or if you're doing a pec press, right, with a bench press bar. Lifting heavy is relative. So whatever you've been doing, start from there, and maybe 2 pounds will be heavy for you if you've never done anything, right? But the idea is we get to this point of exhaustion. So in jazzercise, I'll give, for example, we're doing probably like 50 to 100 reps of the same move. Now, maybe not even some songs, right? But basically we're spending 2 to 4 minutes. Each song has 2 or 3 moves that we alternate back and forth between. So we're really exhausting these reps, and we're doing them to music. So there's a certain amount. And by like some of these moves, by the first round, I'm wanting to give up already. Some songs, it takes the end of the song for me to be able to feel it. So again, different moves, different weights. You will know if it feels heavy, right? Lifting heavy is basically pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion. So we do enough reps at jazzercise where I am most certainly doing that. If you want to, again, take it to a like bodybuilder perspective or like a true heavy lifter perspective, and you want to do things at the gym, some people think 6 reps is enough. And again, that's going to be more of like the deadlifts with the hundreds of pounds and stuff like that. That's a general thing. But you get what I'm saying, right? You get what I'm putting down. And bar classes, you push yourself to the point of exhaustion. So even though we're only using 2-3 pound weights, if you've never done it, they do a lot of moves like this. If you're watching me on YouTube, I look like a fool, but they do lots of pulsing, right? That can be lifting heavy, because if you're fucking exhausted, you're exhausted. But for today's conversation, we're lifting heavier than 3 or 4 pounds, right? So why is this? What is the science behind this? Why is this good for you? It literally breaks down your muscle fibers and causes them to like regrow and renew. So they're going to go back stronger, healthier, it's just like gonna shock your nervous system, which we all need a shock, especially in this day and age. You get so stuck in your fucking head, right? That like lifting heavy is gonna require all your attention, all your focus, and it's gonna shock you. It's gonna be like, whoa, shit, this is heavy. That's good. That's good. We don't want our nervous system constantly in like this stressed out place, but it's good to stress yourself out physically for short bursts of time, right? It is imperative when you're starting to lift heavy, or no matter how long you've been lifting heavy, to focus on your form. That's just like crucial in any exercise I do, right? It's attention to detail, and it can be exhausting and it can be too heady sometimes if you're like me and you're in that headspace. It can be too heady. I want you to trust your body and I want you to listen to your body no matter what you're doing. But when you're lifting heavy, you really have to be a bit particular about it, especially if you're just starting out. Good thing is just to always engage your core, right? Your core is more than just your abs. I always take it to the belly, but the belly, most importantly, and then everything else usually kind of falls in line. But you have to engage your core when you're lifting heavy, or you will hurt yourself. So you will know if you're hurting yourself. So again, listen to your body first and foremost. Focus on your form. Don't lift so heavy that your form is compromised. Don't do it. If it's on the last rep or two, that happens to me all the time at exercise. The last ones get a little sloppy, right? I'm also really hard on myself. So is my form terrible? Probably not. But that's that attention to detail that I just want my form to be so spectacular that that's gonna be what causes the change. So keep your form, your focus. Why is this good for us? Why am I asking you to go grab heavier weights or maybe do more push-ups than you've ever done? Because you need to push yourself to this point of exhaustion, right? Again, that nervous system thing, that mental strength thing. You have to do more than you want to, or you think you're capable of. It's going to build your mind muscles. It's going to build your confidence. You're going to feel so fucking good. You might not feel great when you're doing it. You're going to be fucking tired, but you are going to feel so good and strong and capable when you're done. So this can take 10 minutes, friends, to lift heavy. You don't have to do a whole hour of heavy lifting to reap the benefits. The physical benefits, just out of this world. It is literally the only thing that is going to keep you young. Don't stop doing your cardio. But if you're lifting heavy, you're going to feel your cardio. You get cardio with heavy lifting. It's physically impossible to pick up like something heavy and not have your heart rate just go nuts, right? Your bone density is going to improve no matter what age you are, but that is imperative. We don't want to be 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 out here breaking hips and shit, do we? No, I don't want to be breaking my hips. I don't want to be breaking my knees, twisting my joints, right? It is so good for your bone density, stabilizing your joints. It might not feel like it at first. It still don't feel like it to me all the time. My joints are screaming some days, right? But you have to get the joints working. Most common thing I hear with the women I surround myself with at jazzercise is that our joints do hurt when we go up 1-2 pounds. And that they're going to, because they're not used to that heavier weight, right? So try to be mindful of your joints, keep them in alignment best you can. I got a wrist that just goes wonky sometimes. It's okay. We're strengthening those joints as well, so it's going to take some time. You're going to have increased metabolism, which means what? You're going to have more energy. You're again going to just feel like you're floating. You are going to burn more calories while you're just sitting here looking fine than if you don't strength train. Muscle eats fat. It's like a little Pac-Man. It's going to eat the fat. It's going to keep you just like working while you're just sitting here. Like, it's the getting there that's hard. Once you're there, I don't want to say it's easy to maintain because that's not necessarily true either. We won't even talk about that. Just get to going. Just keep strength training, y'all. Keep lifting heavy. We were talking about the mental strength and the mental stamina, right? There's a bunch of babies out here. I don't know if you've been on the internet recently or if you've watched the news. Everybody's a baby, in my opinion. And that's coming from the biggest baby of all. So we need to toughen up. We need to toughen up, y'all. I'm so sensitive. I'm the Self-Care Bear Club creator, and I need you to toughen up, okay? I need you to toughen up. When the zombies fucking come, where are you gonna be? You gonna be dead in 2 seconds? You'll be dead in 2 seconds. I might be dead in 2 minutes, even with my strength training, but I'm sure as hell am gonna be ready to fight. I'm gonna be strong mentally, physically. Maybe I need to start shooting guns because that's probably really helpful, you know, especially if it's the fast fucking zombies. Oh, those ones are scary as shit, right? Let's hope for the slow zombies that I can outrun with my cardio, outsmart them, and then just whack them with a golf club. I recently thought that I think a golf club or a baseball bat would be my weapon of choice. I went to the driving range. Side note, try new things. I went to the driving range for the first time in like a year and only like the third time in my life. And it was magical. I'm the kind of person who does not like to do things if anybody else is in the room for the first time. They're not watching me, but I feel like everybody's watching me and judging me. And I have told myself this story throughout my life. Remember, your beliefs are just things that somebody else told you and you chose to latch onto, or you heard enough that you just naturally did, or B, you started telling yourself and believing it. So change your stories right now. You can lift heavy. You can lift heavy shit, and you can do it in proper form, and you can do it and look good, and you can do it and kill the zombies. And you can do it for no other reason than you just want to be healthy, happy, and take care of yourself, right? So lift heavy and go to the driving range if you never have. You won't hit the ball every time if you've never been there. It's okay. It's okay. You won't hit the ball, and that's okay. But when you do hit the ball, you're like, dang, if I practice this, I could be good at it, right? Practice. So practice your form when you're lifting your weights. Practice your breathing. Your breathing is going to be essential. So it's literally just going to change your entire system. It's going